Hey guys, we're here today at Ivy Rose on the west side of Cincinnati, and we're going to get to hear a little bit from the builder rep here. Um, these homes are built by Fischer Homes, and then we're going to take a look at the model and the development overall. All right, so stay tuned. Thanks for checking in today.
The upstairs, the included plan comes with a loft, so this fourth bedroom right here is typically all open, but you can change it into 4 bedrooms if needed. This plan seems to be very popular with the stairs in the back. That's kind of a nice feature. A lot of people, or a lot of plans have the stairs in the front. A lot of people like them tucked in the back here. All of our lots here at Ivy Rose are basement lots, basement sites, so all come with basements. They're going to be a mid, which is like what we have right out here with the deck, or we have a lot of walkouts as well. And we'll talk a little bit about the community. But back to the miles here, large, spacious, open kitchen, of course. We love our open floor plans. This particular one, we're going to say it's a catalog of features because we're going to throw all the things in the models, that a lot of people like with some upgrades. We have an expanded morning room right here as well. Of course, down here we've got the 2-car garage, a little family foyer. I think a lot of you mentioned the nice big pantry. That's really nice as well. It seems like when we bring out a model home, we start selling this particular model, in the community. But about Ivy Rose, if you can see, there is a lot going on right now. We've got trucks all over the place. We've got houses being built, foundations being poured. We have about 41 lots here. Well, we do, 41 lots. Most of these are, we have ranches. We're starting in the high 400s. With our ranches, we have 3 ranch plans, and then we have 2-story plans as well. So we've got our first phase here is mostly what you're seeing, that everything is going up, and then you travel down, and then it splits off into 2 streets that end in cul-de-sacs. So really, there's not a bad site here, because the ones that are in the center, that the backs are going to face each other, right down the middle section, there is a nice hill, so we've got some nice landscaping with trees that go down the center. So everyone will have a pretty private backyard. The ones that go down a little further onto the cul-de-sacs, those are some pretty big lots. Those are going to be walkouts because they do have a lot of sloping back there. I mean, in my opinion, that just makes for a really interesting backyard, that you see with a lot of layers that you can do and have a pad down there with a fire pit and then something else. So I think they're lovely lots. We have the trees, you can see they go all the way around here. When we started this back in October, I was out here with several people, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just the color that's here. No outlet in this community either, so that's very nice for people. It's going to be a very quiet neighborhood. Really, only the people that are living here should be the ones that are driving back in here. Although I have to say, we have a lot of buzz happening on the west side here in the people in the surrounding neighborhoods. There's people walking over here all the time, checking out what's going on. West Siders, we like the west side, and everybody wants to know what's happening here. So I have a flyer over here. We have a market home that's going up here. Our build process is 6 to 8 months, but our market home is the Avery, and it's right across the street. So if you saw the big white truck over here, that's the Avery. We just poured the foundation. They're getting going on that one. That's a 5-level plan. It's being sold for $599.9. And it has a lot of upgrades. I've put that on the sheet over there as well. The 5-level plan is really nice because The owner suite has its own level, so you're gonna go up the steps partial way, and then there's the own level for the owner suite with the laundry room right beside it, and then up a few more steps, and then you have the other bedrooms. So families really seem to be drawn to that plan. It really works out for a lot of people. It has a nice little pocket office down off of the kitchen as well. So that is kind of the rundown of Ivy Rose. I think I mentioned to some of you, we start in the high 400s with the ranch plans, and then we go up into the mid 500s for the 2-story plans as well. Lot sizes, we're looking at probably an average of about 70 wide by at least 100, 115 deep. So they're decent sized lots. What is the range, maybe the acreage of the lots?
Acreage is like 0.2 acres to a half acre, so it's pretty wide range.
Yeah, and we have a few of those sites left that are the larger ones. Of course, those are always the ones that go first. So we do have a couple more that are on the cul-de-sacs as well. The developer here actually bought right away or reserved one site for himself. So that's in the very back. But they're all beautiful, beautiful sites. Another thing I would love to mention to you, being on the west side, if you've been out to Harrison, I don't know how familiar you are with Trailhead. We have some great market homes that we are really trying to sell. So we've got those printed out for you, and I'd love to know if you have any buyers that might be interested in those. And Scott and I can set you up and we can get out there and show it to them. Those are quick move-ins, a couple of those though. I think 2 are quick move-ins and then 2 are available in like 90 days.
Yep.
Yeah, so. Anything else I could tell you about Ivy Rose?
Shelley, thanks for having us out. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you arranging all this. This is so nice.
Well, thank you all for coming here. We appreciate all you do and introducing new construction to your buyers. I know there's a lot of people out there, they don't even have it in their head that new construction is a possibility. And just introducing it to them is fantastic. I know long ago, I mean, I myself, before I got into all this, I thought, oh, there's no way I could ever afford new construction. But there is. So it's not as daunting, you know, as people think, and you can really customize and get into a home that you don't have to worry about going in and getting repairs done or changing things around. You know, we can customize it. That's another great thing about us being a semi-custom builder is we've got the set floor plans and then we have customizations. So, you know, the price is the price and we lock that in up front. So unlike a custom builder, we're not gonna keep hitting our buyers with more, you know, costs along the way as things, you know, possibly increase or materials or things change. So they don't have to worry about anything like that. I think that's a really great peace of mind that even if our prices go up, we're locked in, you know, and our prices do go up. You know, phases open and new things happen and our prices go up, but they're locked in, so.
Do you work with any particular lender?
We do, thank you. Victory Mortgage is our partner lender. We've been partners with them for over 30 years. They are fantastic because they're like a one-stop shop. They know our process backwards and forwards, so everybody's always gonna stay on track. Not only that, they're extremely competitive with their rates, so we always recommend our buyers, if they're thinking about going with another lender, at least check them out. I mean, why not? The other thing about Victory is since they're our partner lender, we buy down 2 percentage points of the loan right off the bat. So right away, you're getting a lower interest rate with Victory. And we have very close relationships with our lenders. So all the way through the process, the lender is watching those rates and can lock it in for our buyers, you know, when the time is right. So thank you for bringing that up because Victory, they are they are really wonderful to us and for us. Now, everyone that does buy a Fischer home, we do require that they are pre-qualified with Victory Mortgage. After that, they can feel free, to use another lender, but we want that pre-qualification with Victory because, again, they're our trusted lender and we're holding all the risk, up until closing time.
Are there phases back here, or are all the lots available?
This is it now.
That's it.
Yep,
Okay.
we had 2 phases. First phase, we were selling pretty quickly. We just opened up the second phase not too long ago, and we've got a couple of the sites sold there as well. So our grand opening is this weekend. So I got you all in here before the grand opening, so you kind of have a sneak peek of everything. But we know that once this grand opening hits and we've got that model open sign out there, all of these West Siders have been kind of peering, they're gonna come in. So we expect it to get really busy here after this weekend.
And did you say this already? How many total house lots?
41.
41.
Yep, 41.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
If somebody comes in, explain to me how it's beneficial to use an agent on new construction. As far as, sometimes buyers think that they're gonna save by not using an agent and just coming directly to you guys without an agent.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
how does that work?
Yeah, so we always talk to our, first of all, whenever any buyer comes in, we ask who are they working with? And we know that you all are very important to the buyer, to keep their best interest and to keep processes moving, all of that. We always do encourage you all. If you have customers out there you think are gonna go rogue and pop into model homes, tell me so we can get your name attached to them. But we always encourage buyers to talk to their realtors, get all the information out there, because we're happy to compare. I mean, we're happy to compare to the resale that they're looking at as well and any other builders, and you all are very helpful in all of that. Well, we count on you too, to when you bring us a buyer, we're working together now. And that's why I like you all to know about our process as well, so you're very comfortable with it. And you understand that we're very transparent as well, and we want to make sure we're giving all the information. So you're very helpful in that too, if there's information that maybe we've left out and that we can give.
So Shelley, a buyer would not save money not using an agent.
You are correct.
Okay.
The buyer would not save money. We are the ones that will be paying the realtors, and the buyer does not save any kind of money by not using a realtor, for sure, yes.
this home is located right off of Boomer. As you'll see, as we look out the front window here upstairs, you can see Laurel Ridge is right across the street from this development. So this home has 4 bedrooms up here, which is a really nice space. Huge closets. So upstairs you have the full bathroom, and you can kind of see you have this little loft area here right at the top of the stairs. And then you have a little linen closet here, and I really love the different colored door trend. Just think it looks really good. And this is your laundry room here. And just a quick peek. We'll take a look at this in a little bit, but this is kind of looking out over some of the subdivision here. Got a really nice large primary bedroom here. Tons of natural light in this house. And then your primary bathroom, double vanity, huge shower. Double shower. This walk-in closet is nice and big. And I love when walk-in closets have the window in them, because you can, it just provides such a brighter space, and it doesn't feel so dark and dim. Okay, I'm really loving the shower. This tile floor is really cool. I like that the black and gold is not overpowering. It's a lighter gold, and then you have obviously your grout is white, and then this whole big wall back here is lighter. And I just love when they have the window in it like that as well. Just provides great natural light, and I think it just looks cool. Okay, stick around. In a few minutes I'll be checking out the kitchen space and just going outside and kind of exploring the community as a whole. So stay tuned for that here in a few minutes. Nat, go ahead and,
So all of the sites that we have here at Ivy Rose have basements. In the base price, they come unfinished.
okay,
You have the option to finish off the basement. That's what we did here
Okay.
in the Miles. And you have the option of either a full bath,
okay,
a half bath, or we could just do a rough-in.
okay.
So you could do everything later.
So this floor plan, what's the base price?
So the base price, we're in the low 500s.
Okay. And that's with an unfinished
That's with an unfinished
basement
space.
here, okay.
Yes.
Now, this home, do you have the, like, what this model home is priced at?
So you're asking me that, and we just did this. So we just opened this up. So Angela, I actually don't.
Okay.
But we have loaded this one with
Yeah,
features.
yeah,
So I'm gonna say we are well into the 600s.
okay,
Probably almost the mid 600s.
okay,
But I would say the range is people might add about 10% onto that base price,
All right.
15%
okay,
with the features that they would like to add on.
got it.
Now, that being said, all of our homes come with wonderful included features.
Yeah,
We have many people that go to the design center, they don't add on anything.
yeah,
They really don't.
yeah,
And they just decide to do that later. We want to make sure that we price it so people can get into a home. Not everybody wants certain features.
yeah. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Now this is a half bath, you said?
That's a half bath.
Okay, all right.
I really like the dark doors.
Yeah, they're pretty. They really are.
They are. Okay, so they can see stuff that you have here staged in the home, the furniture, and they can buy that.
Yes. Yes.
And Touch of Brass is the name of that. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay, so you said 9-foot ceilings in here,
Ceilings. Yep.
and that comes standard.
Yes, it does.
What else in this main kitchen living space is standard or not that you can speak to specifically? Anything?
Well, 9-foot ceilings. You've got the expansive island, of course.
Okay.
We have the very large, very spacious pantry
Mm-hmm.
and our family foyer back here.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'll say some of the upgrades here are, we have upgraded the cabinetry.
Okay.
There are some different levels of cabinets that you can do. We did upgrade these countertops. These are our quartz countertops right
Quartz.
here.
Okay.
And we also have luxury vinyl plank that's going through here.
Okay.
And typically in all of our designers, we're going to have a combination of carpet that's included
Okay.
and vinyl floors that are
Okay.
included.
Yeah, this is pretty. Oh, and then the deck. I forgot about that.
Covered deck is an option.
Okay. So if they don't opt for the covered deck, what would be in this space?
So if it's in a mid, like right here, it's going to depend on the floor plan, whether we include an actual deck or not.
Okay.
We've found that a lot of our homeowners, they prefer after the fact to build their own deck.
Got it.
I have to say, we're not deck builders, as in we only offer a couple of options.
Right.
A lot of people like to do a lot of more deluxe
Okay.
decks.
Okay.
And they also don't want to put that on their mortgage.
Yes. Okay. Got it. So some people are just having this back door just have a couple steps down?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
and then they, if they want to build a deck later, they can do
Right,
that, okay.
right. This is a nice feature, of course, big structural feature, having
Yeah.
a covered deck.
Yes. Yes, it is. Cool. All right,
So the one being built right in front of us
Yep.
is the Magnolia, and that's a one-story plan.
okay,
And then we have over here, the two-story is our Wyatt.
okay,
That is a really nice plan for families. And then next to that is a Calvin, which is
Okay.
also a one-story.
okay,
We have a lot next to it that another Wyatt is going into, and then there
Okay.
is another Calvin.
okay, right
That
there.
is right across.
Okay,
The market home, again, is going to be an Avery, the 5 level.
okay,
And then down, if you see the other one,
Mhm.
that's a Springfield, and that is another ranch plan.
okay.
That's interesting. They chose the urban modern exterior.
Yeah, I
So-
love that.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's not everyone chooses that.
Yes, right.
Okay. Now that's where that guy is walking right now.
Yes.
That's where the street.
That's right. That's
We'll go
a
down.
shared driveway. Well, it's a double
Okay.
driveway that goes down, and right across from that Springfield is another site that's the same size as that one, but
Okay.
down on that side.
Okay.
Very nice site, and it's not sold yet.
Okay. Now those are those
available.
the larger lots that like that Springfield is on, or which ones are the larger lots that you
Those are
mentioned?
larger, and any of the ones that are on the end of the cul-de-sacs.
Okay.
They're a little more pie-shaped,
Okay.
and they're a bit larger. And we've got a
Okay.
couple larger ones that when you go down and on the curve, they are, and we've just sold one back there as well.
Okay. Where's the property line for this house that we're in right now, between here and that one?
If you see the yellow flags,
Okay.
that's about where
Okay.
this is.
Okay. And what was that one down there that's being built?
Good question. You know what? That one I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, looks a little different than.
And it's funny with elevations, it can be the same floor plan and it looks completely different on the outside.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why sometimes
Yeah.
I can't remember looking at them.
Now, as far as like standard things again,
Mm-hmm.
front porch, like a covered front porch, is that standard
That's
or?
going to be dependent on which elevation you choose.
Okay.
Some have front porches, some do not.
Got it.
On all of ours in this community, you'll have, if you have brick, it's going to be on the front. Vinyl will be on the sides and the back, unless it's what we call a high impact site.
Okay,
So this right in front of us, we
Yep.
consider that high impact because it's going to be on the corner here.
okay,
So that will have the same brick or stone wrapped around the sides as well.
okay,
And then we do additional landscaping on any of our high impact sites that are on corners and such. So there'll be additional
Okay.
landscaping on sides as
Okay.
well.
So I guess the idea there is just that you're not driving down the street and seeing a ton of vinyl siding.
Yeah, well, it's
On all
community
the-
appearance.
yes.
So everything looks very nice as you drive through.
Now, is there another lot that goes between this house right over here
Yes,
and this
there
one here?
is.
Okay,
Yep, and that is available.
okay.
Mhm.
And that's the other little cul-de-sac, right? That's
Yes.
right there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and the other one is actually down where the Bobcat is, down there further. Is that correct? Is that,
That starts, you go this way, but then you
Oh, it
turn
curves.
and go straight back.
got it. Okay.
I mean, I can show you a map back here.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
wanna see
All
on the
right.
screen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's do that.
Yep.
That would be great. So in standard, this would be an oversized 2-car garage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. this is
Okay.
our garage. They're working on our electric and, so Boomer Road, you drive in, we're sitting at the model right here.
Okay,
Right across the street from us, that's our market home.
Okay.
In the yellow. You go down and this is the street we were just looking at,
mm-hmm,
right here.
got it.
And then that goes down to those two sites.
Okay.
This was the urban modern right here.
Yep.
and then we're gonna go down, and then this is where it splits off.
Got it.
And these are some larger sites down here. This is green space behind. Now there is a bit of a drop. This is all tree lined back
Okay.
here and woods. And then where we have, there we go, some light. We have a hill that's right in the middle here.
Oh,
So
okay.
the houses that back up to that, they're not viewing, they're not right on top of each other. No.
Okay.
They've got a delineation.
So the hill kind of
between
goes
there.
up in
Yep,
between
it
there,
goes
and
up
then,
in
okay.
between there. And then there's trees behind all of these.
Okay. And then, okay, so I see the detention pond.
Yes.
What is,
Mhm.
what are these two kind of,
So there's just open green space.
Okay.
Mhm.
oh, okay, so is there an HOA
There is an HOA.
Okay, do you-
$400 annually.
annually? Okay, and that takes care of those open green
It's gonna take
spaces?
care of all the open green spaces and, keep the community appearance.
Okay,
We've got the entryway sign as
Right.
well.
okay. Awesome. And so, yeah, we said that this number 2 and, which one was, this one?
33
was
is
available still.
available.
Okay.
These two actually are
Okay.
available. Oh, we can find out right here what that one was that we were looking at.
Oh, yeah,
And that's a Blair. So
Okay.
Blair is another 5-level plan.
okay,
That's our largest home that's here.
okay, the Blair, how many square feet is that?
So the Blair is, first of all, it's 556.9
Okay, is the base
And-
price?
is the base price.
Okay.
Yes, is the base price.
Okay,
So those are the base prices that you are seeing right there.
okay,
You know what? Off the top of my head, I cannot recall. I'm gonna say, I think it's approximately 2,400 square feet.
okay.
But I can't promise that, so I want to tell you, and I'll show it right here. The Blair. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That is our larger one. It's 3,000 square feet. It
Okay,
starts at
okay.
3,000 square feet right here.
Okay, awesome.
And like the
Let's
Avery,
see.
it has that lower level rec room.
Yeah.
It has the owner's suite on its own level.
Okay,
Difference is, it's got a larger amount of main floor space.
okay,
So it has a flex room
okay.
to it.
And then, what else did I want to ask you about? Oh, the one that we're in right now. How many square feet is this
So
one?
the
and-
one that
and
we're
which
in
model
right
is that
now,
one?
I'll show you. This is the Miles.
Okay,
And the Miles is a 3-bedroom, and it is with the option to have a 4th, is what you saw upstairs.
Okay.
That we took the loft and we made it into.
oh, okay, so that first bedroom on the left
Yes.
would normally be
Would
open
normally
loft,
be open.
flex
Yes.
space.
Exactly.
Okay, all right,
So normally be open, but we can make it into a 4-bedroom.
okay,
So this starts at 2,400 square feet,
okay.
2,437.
And that's, okay, yeah,
2,400 square feet. And then you can see all the different elevations
Okay.
that you can do for each of our homes. And even within these elevations, you have all kinds of color choices.
okay,
So you have brick color
Yeah.
choices, you've got roof color choices, the door color, the trim.
mm-hmm.
So you
As-
can really customize it.
As far as like restrictions on things that can be done in this, like if somebody wants to put a fence in,
Fences are allowed here.
Okay.
Yeah.
does
not
it
a
have to be
problem.
like a certain
It
type of
does.
fence?
It does have to be a certain type. I mean, really,
Okay.
the type that we can't do is a privacy fence.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, so no privacy fence.
But
Okay.
I believe it's like 50% visibility
Okay,
fence. We have several that are looking at putting fences in.
okay, yeah, I
Already.
just figured, pets and kids and
Yep,
all
absolutely.
of that,
Yes.
especially with, the pond down there, I know that people have little
Yes.
kids,
Yes.
they want to keep them contained.
Now, that is a detention pond.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't hold water.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's for drainage.
got it,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So that's the difference between a detention
And
pond
a
and a retention
pond. Yes.
pond. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so the detention is just down, but it
Yes.
doesn't necessarily hold water.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Something new every
There
day.
you go. I know.
At one
do
point, I
too.
looked that up. I just couldn't remember what it was. Okay.
You go
So
right
the
to
okay,
it.
cool.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
So there you go.
Yeah, thank you. All right, now we're gonna just walk out here, take a look at just the exterior, the development. I'm just gonna walk down the street. This is the side. So this right here is their office right now, but that will be the garage. Okay, so this lot right here is going to be that market home that Shelly and I were just talking about. So that one's going to be, you know, one of the first ones that's going to be ready to just buy as is. Market home just means that, you know, everything's already done and ready. This one is the Magnolia that she mentioned. And down there, you know, this is like its own little private lane. So these two lots there, that house that's already been the one that would go across from it, are a little bit larger lots. I always love that style house. I think it's nice that for more traditional looking homes, but also, you know, if you like some a little bit closer look. Yeah, so as you can see, this is more of a modern elevation. That's just his fancy word for what the exterior looks like. And then right across is the site for this other, for the other lot that would sit here. And you can see, you know, oh. One thing I wanted to point out is that we are right off of Boomer Road, which comes right out to Harrison, right out to North Bend. And you are literally just like a couple minutes from getting on Interstate 74, which is one of the main highways. So you're really like, you're probably 10, 15 minutes to downtown Cincinnati, something like that. Not far at all. And if you saw before, you know, the CVG, the Greater Cincinnati Airport, that is probably about a half hour from here. So you're just going to jump on the highway and head over to northern Kentucky, which is where that airport is actually located. All right, so you can see, you know, the road, the main road, there is a little bit of an elevation change. It's not drastic, but the road comes down here and then splits and kind of spreads out and goes two ways here. Now, where this telephone pole is, and telephone wires that you can see there, that's kind of the area that she was talking about. That's going to be more of a hill, so it's going to separate the houses that are over here from the houses that sit on the other side of the hill. I'm not really sure why I'm walking this and not driving it, but you know what? The sun is out today, so it is what it is. Yeah, so most of these lots down here are, just about all of them are still available. There are a few here and there that have sold already, but they literally, their grand opening is this weekend, so it's not like they have really been out there on the market for the general public. If you haven't driven past this development, you might not even know it's here. So, yeah, I mean, it's really peaceful here right now. All I hear are some ducks or geese that must be migrating. But really peaceful back here. Great location. You're super close to the highway. You just up on North Bend Road, you have Kroger, you have Sam's, lots of fast food options. So yeah, I mean, this community just has so much to offer. I appreciate you guys checking this out with me today. I am going to jump in my car and we'll take a quick drive down the street and out, just so you can kind of see the community around it. So I'll drive around a little bit, give you a peek at that, give you a better feel for what you're going to get here, and then we'll call it a wrap. So if you're thinking about new construction, remember, it does not save you money to not use an agent. They have marketing dollars allotted to that, so whether or not you use an agent, your price is going to be the same. And so I just always recommend check in with your agent, someone like me, before you go to that model home for the first time. Even if you're not totally serious. I'm not somebody that's going to keep bugging you and pushing you if it's not something that you're actually really ready to do. I really believe in helping you find the right place to call home when it's the right time for you, not the right time for me. So I just like to always give that little caveat, and really out of breath now, so I was walking really fast. But thanks for joining me today. I was gonna say, if you thought this video was helpful, informational, you liked it, whatever, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now and tap the bell for notifications. That way you never miss a video. And share this video right now with someone you know. Have a great day. But as promised, here's our little driving tour now. Laurel Ridge was built about 30, 40 years ago. Nice neighborhood over there as well. Right next to this subdivision, Ivy Road, is Castlebrook, which I'm going to turn down right now. Just kind of give you a peek at that street. So Castlebrook here has some nice homes as well, and these are some of the homes that we could see from the Ivy Rose subdivision. But there's a couple private drives here at the end with a lake that kind of sit back tucked in the woods there. So. All right, now we're gonna jump back out on Boomer and just head out to the main road, North Bend, and so I can just show you how close we are to the highway and everything. So right over there you have Mercy Health, Mercy West Hospital. So that is super close, which is really nice. Actually, I'll drive back over there. Right there you also have Bailey at Green Township, which is a senior living community. We just passed that there. And so this is Mercy West Hospital back here. So it's just nice that that's something like that is so close. So like I said, this is Mercy West Hospital back here. They have, full hospital and also some office buildings, doctor's offices, things like that. So now let's head back up here to North Bend. Alright, so you do have a school right here. This is St. Ignatius, one of the private elementary schools. And a little further down North Bend, you have St. James, which is another private elementary school. But you can already see the sign for the highway up ahead. So, super close again to the highway and downtown Cincinnati. We are located in Green Township here. we're headed kind of towards the White Oak area, but as you can see, lots of stuff right here off this exit. Sam's Club actually sits right to the left, right here, where this white truck is turning. And obviously you have gas stations, a Walgreens, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Wendy's. Of course, there's a Skyline down there. And actually, right down West Fork Road right there is West Fork Park, which is a really nice parking area. Great place for kids to play. Not a ton of like nature or walking trails there or anything, but it was newly, redone, and it's just really nice. So there's your Kroger. It's your main grocery store here. And I am going to turn around now and head back to the Ivy Rose. And here we are back at Ivy Rose. Literally 2 minutes from the highway. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for joining us here at Ivy Rose over on Cincinnati's west side in Green Township. Hope you like this video, and if you know someone that's thinking about making a move, or maybe you are, go ahead and reach out. You can find my contact information in the description box below, and you can go ahead and share this video with someone you know right now. All right, see you next time, guys. Thanks.